What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm M.
I'm in.
This is MN Reacts. In this video, we're going to be reacting to the Black Clover openings, 1 through 13. Now, he hasn't seen Black Clover at all. You might have seen like a couple clips or something, and
Yeah.
no, maybe a couple. Do you know any characters?
Nah.
That's fair. That's so it makes it even more of a blind reaction. Uh, so basically, Black Clover is about magic and turmoil kind of between different kingdoms. So there's like a magic knight, not really magic knight, but they're they're magic soldiers, I'd say, that are trying to defend the kingdom of magic. There's four different kingdoms. The kingdom they're in is called the Clover Kingdom, hence Black Clover.
Right.
And they have to protect it from other evil people that are trying to pretty much take over the world. And it's not only that, they also go against people from other kingdoms as well, because there's going to be war in kingdoms. I don't think there's ever any wars. Anyway, you'll with that in mind, try and keep that in mind while watching this, so you can kind of get an idea for the story of it. But yeah, if you guys are ready, let's get into it. Now, once again, if the audio is muted on this, I apologize. That's copyright, but I'm going to be leaving the video we're using in the description, so you'll be able to listen along with this if you open it up in a separate tab. So this guy right here is the main character. His name is Asta,
Okay.
and he's a little bit different than the regular Magic Knights. And the guy behind him is his rival slash stepbrother, kinda. For this one, if you choose to watch it, it starts out a little slow, and the main character is very annoying because he just yells all the time. It's obnoxious, but it gets better. They toned it down pretty quickly because they realized people didn't like that. She's another one of the main characters, I'd say. There's kind of three main characters, and there's the main character, and these guys are other knights and the are soldiers, magic soldiers. What you think of that one?
I liked it.
I think this one has probably the most consistent, like, good song after song after song after song. I don't think there's a single bad one in my opinion. At least sound wise. Visually, they're pretty good too. So this is gonna be kind of a spoiler for it, but the main character doesn't have magic and he can't use magic. But the way he fights is he uses anti-magic, so he's able to cancel out other people's magic,
Mm.
and he's strong physically. So, uh, it's kind of like a, I don't want to say zero to hero kind of story, but similar to it.
I see what you mean.
You can kind of see how he fights in these, because he doesn't like have shooting outy stuff like how he can use wind magic, um, and you can see the magic coming out of his hand. For Asta, all he has is the sword, and that's his source of power. But only he can. Actually, I don't know if only he can use it. I don't think he's the only one that can use it, but it's not a light blade. It's pretty heavy, so it takes a little bit of strength to pick up. This one right here is probably in my top three for this show. These guys that they're showing are other teams in the same these guys are all the captains right here. So there's the strong of the strong, and that was the Magic King, and he's top of that kingdom outside of the actual king. So there's the actual king and the Magic King. The actual king is in charge of the Magic King.
Yeah.
The Magic King's kind of like a general, pretty much. And the captain of the main character squad, he has pretty much shadow abilities. He's really cool. A lot of people like him. All right, that should be fine. Still sound fine for you?
Yeah.
Now this is not really midway through the series, but it's starting to progress a little bit more. And you'll be able to see something different going on with the main character. And I'll see if you'll be able to pick up on what it is. I like this one a lot visually. It's pretty cool. This is a pretty good point in the story.
I'm guessing he's the main villain in this.
In this part of it, yeah. And he's not weak by any means. It's a tough one. You guys should let us know which ones your favorite are in the comments. Just because I know this one has a ton of bangers, and I'm just curious to see like which ones people think are the best out of them. They're all good once again, but I want to see if there's like a consistent one that I see in the comments that are like, yeah, this is my favorite, and so I can kind of get an idea of what everyone's favorite is, like the most favorite out of it, I guess. I believe in this point of the story is when they're fighting against another kingdom, or people from another kingdom at least. See what's going on with the main character.
It looked like his power either got stronger or he got a different power.
You got what?
Or he got a different power.
You're not wrong on either one. I'll explain it. I don't know if it's spoiler or not. I'll think about it. Oh yeah, I should also explain. It shows the black or the like 5-star clover on here a little bit. Um, Asta is the one with the 5-star clover book. Generally, there are only 3 stars on it, but like really strong mages have 4 stars, and a 5-star is something that not like had hardly ever been heard of. And it was weird because he couldn't use magic. That's what a lot of people are like kind of confused on. That's not to do with its power. I was just explaining that because if you saw that a little bit, like the wind guy, his rival,
Yeah.
he has a 4-star.
Okay.
So he off the bat was like people were, for lack of a better word, meat riding him. So he was pretty popular, and Asta was not. In the beginning, he's pretty popular now.
Do you have any idea which opening we're on?
Um,
I think we're on like 7.
6 or 7 was my guess. I think I'll be able to tell when we're at 11. 'Cause 11's another one of my favorites. All these guys are a part of the Clover Kingdom, just different squads. Same with them. So if you saw Asta having that black stuff around him, uh, he that form people called Black Asta for a while. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird. When I first saw it, I was like,
Kind of
Black Asta,
misleading.
what? Yeah, it is. It's cool looking, but I don't know what it's actually called. That was just what fans were calling it, I believe. I like this one too. It's not one of my favorites, but it's a good one. This is showing a little bit of their childhood. This is a pretty good point in the story as well. Pretty action packed. Yeah, I won't say the sources behind why they look like that, just because it's kind of a, I think it's kind of a spoiler. So if you choose to watch it, you'll figure out fairly quickly on why they are like that. I think we're on 8 or 9, I believe. Do you have a favorite so far? You don't have to say the number. You can say it at the end, but
Thinking the first one,
the first one's pretty
or
solid.
or the I think it's the third.
Third one.
I think so.
So the guys that just showed there are kind of the main bad guys of this point in the story. As many shows are, a new bad guy appears. Uh, obviously the story has to progress somehow. Uh, and honestly, like the past 3 openings from where that story point is happening, all pretty good. Outside of the filler, most of it's pretty action packed.
How much of it do you think is? Well, how much of it is filler?
Is filler more than, percentage wise, more than One Piece? So One Piece is only like 11% or 9% now, I think, and this one might be around the 20s or something.
Okay.
This is 11, I think, 10 or 11. This is probably my favorite one. It's the same person that did the third one.
Okay.
Do you think that guy is?
Black Catcher.
What?
I don't know. It said the name on there, so I'm guessing it's Black Catcher. I don't
That's the
know.
name of the song.
Oh, obviously, I'm thinking he's the main villain, but
I don't remember his name, but it's not really a spoiler to say this. He's a demon. So demons exist in this show, and you'll see more of them in the upcoming openings. And this one may have a lot of openings. Like I think pretty sure it's 13, but in terms of episodes, not as many as you would think for the openings. They did new openings a lot.
so how many is it at right now?
I believe it's less than 150. I lied. That's 129. So there's 129 episodes as of this opening, which I think is 11. So less than 200 episodes. Sure it is. I think it's 170 something.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, not crazy long like One Piece, but not for short.
Right.
I'd say at this point it's kind of like a falling action point in this story. Because the previous arc ended. This is kind of the starting of a new one. Did you see the thing on his back? It was a spade. He's a part of the Spade Kingdom. So they're all the kings are based off of playing cards like Diamond, Heart, Spade, and Clover. Or Club, but they call it Clover. I like that one a good amount too.
Yeah, it was good.
I think this is probably my third favorite. You see how swole he was?
I'm guessing this is the start of a training arc.
I think so, yeah.
Getting swole.
Just wait. You're gonna probably laugh. I think it's funny how swole he is because he's really short. That's a little bit kind of like a gag in the show. Is how short he is. And he's built like a fire truck, but looks like a mouse size wise, like height wise. Yeah, this is pretty much a training arc. You like that one? I
Yeah.
think it was more of a calm one, which fits the kind of feel for that point in the story. This might be the last one.
You weren't lying.
He is swole now. Like it's funny.
His arms make it so much funnier.
It's just funny like how short he is and he's that swole. Like with Yami, the captain, the sword, he's swole and he looks normal because he's normal sized, but Asta is a midget. I think I like this one. I put this one's probably my top five. 158. So yeah, it's around the 160, 170 on episodes. If this is the last one, which it is. Alrighty. So, what you think of that?
Definitely cool for sure.
Like I said, I think this one has probably some of the better openings, just sound wise, in pretty much all of anime. Uh, and they do it a lot, so you get. It's good that all of them are good, considering how frequently they change openings. Uh, so first off, which one would you say was your favorite, if you remember the number?
Hmm. I don't know if I can remember
I
the
know we weren't
number.
keeping track, but um, a rough. What's a rough one you think, like number wise?
Mm,
I remember you said 1 and 3.
somewhere between like 5 and 9, I think.
Okay,
One
they're
of
all
those.
good, so I mean you can't really go wrong with it.
Yeah,
Uh, and then last thing, do you think you'll ever check it out at one point?
definitely.
I believe it's on hiatus. Do you know what hiatus is?
Yeah.
It's on hiatus, and even on the manga isn't updating anymore. I don't remember how long they said it was gonna be, but it's been a while since it updated. Uh, which is kind of sucks because it was just getting like starting to go to the climax of another arc again. Maybe a finish. I don't know. It's been a while since I've read it because it hasn't updated in a while. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and give us a recommendation to what you'd want to see in a future reaction video. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.